Good morning, friends. So I just woke up and I figured since I've got a night shift tonight, I would take you through kind of what I do on a day before I work night shift. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. It's just about 7:45. I like to get up at like 7 or 8 so that I can nap later, and that's what time I get up on my days off. So I get up kind of early. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tidy because my house is kind of a disaster right now, and then you'll see. Looks like we had a little bit of a stuffed animal massacre last night, so that's neat. Tucker Bean, did you do all this fluffy stuff? Bean, he doesn't care. There's no guilt. There's no guilt. We don't care. I also feel like most people who work night shift have a really established sleep pattern before they go into work. I've been working night shift for almost 4 years and I don't. So if I had stayed up really late last night, I would have just not set an alarm and tried to sleep in and probably not napped today. But since I went to bed at a normal time and I haven't worked in 5 or 6 days, I'm pretty used to getting up early. So this is just what I'm doing today. Okay, in case I'm not the only one incredibly late to the game, these leggings are from Amazon. Crazy Yoga, so cheap. So good. All right, well, I fill my water bottle up. Let's talk about water a little bit. When I'm on night shift, I try to be extra aware of how much water I'm drinking. I do drink coffee because hello, night shift. But I find that I feel a lot more awake if I'm well hydrated. So during the day before work, I try to drink 3 of these, which is a liter. So I try to drink like 3 liters, and I try really hard to drink 2 while I'm working. That doesn't always happen, but I keep my water bottle next to me at the nurse's station and I try to chug that bad boy anytime I sit down to chart. I am really prone to headaches and I get them really bad if I am dehydrated and working night shift. It's so pretty out here. Ah, Bean. All right, so Tucker Bean has been exercised. I have been exercised. And now I'm gonna sit on the couch and be lazy for like at least 30 minutes. And then I have a bunch of school stuff I need to catch up on. So it's gonna be a thrilling day. My dog straight up just threw up his entire breakfast. You didn't even chew one bite of that, Bean. He only throws up when Chance is gone. Ugh. Ick. Dog barf is grosser than human barf. I stand by that. That was gross. I don't want to let you in. I try to be a person who mixes it up and wears like fun, bright colored scrubs, but frankly, I wear the same black pair of scrubs pretty much every time I work. So I had to wash them because I didn't wash them the last time I worked, or since the last time I worked. Obviously, I wash them every time I wear them because the hospital is disgusting. But anyways, it turned into a laundry day. And I also have a serious Amazon addiction, so these are the best pens that exist. They're the only pens I use at work, and I had to order a million more because I was out. And then I got a fancy 2-in-1 thingy that'll charge my phone and my watch. Efficient. I'm gonna make some breakfast. Normally I sort of do an intermittent fast kind of thing until like 11. It's about 10 o'clock now, but I'm hungry, and so I just am gonna eat because I'm not gonna starve myself for no reason. So I try to be really good on my day before I work night shift about what I'm eating. I don't follow any specific diet as far as like paleo or vegan or whatever, but I have a ton of food sensitivities. I am really only allergic to a couple, like as in throat will close, very bad reaction. But I'm sensitive to like probably 50% of or more of what a normal person would eat in a day. So I am gonna make some gluten-free avocado toast. All right, we got the toaster in the No, we have the toast in the toaster. We've got some tomatoes all cut up, and then I'm sauteing some mushrooms, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of garlic salt on them. Look at that, yum, yum. Oh my God. If you don't dance while you're eating, you're not doing it right. Something really cool that we did in quarantine was turn our big storage room into a sort of home gym where that's the only equipment. But you know what? I like to box. So all I need is my boxing gym's thingamajig. They post videos every day of follow along workouts and my boxing gloves. And that's it. That's all I need. A little mirror for some motivation. We are good to go. I'm a dead body. There's a spider on my ceiling. That tastes like a milkshake. See, this is what I mean. Can't eat food without dancing. Okay, so I just took like a super warm shower to get all cozy before I take a nap. And there's just a couple of things that I do when I try to sleep during the day. The first one is to get some blackout curtains. These bad boys, they're awesome. They do a really good job. They just have a little bit of light at the top, but it never bothers me at all. And then I have a fan. It's right next to my bed, which blows cold air on me. You sleep better if it's a little bit colder temperature, and it gives me some white noise, so I don't have to have any kind of like white noise machine or anything. And then the last thing that I have to make sure that I do is turn my phone on Do Not Disturb so that people who are just having a normal day aren't waking me up with texts or calls or whatever. So I do all of those things, and then I always set aside 3 hours before my first shift to nap. Whether I nap or not, I still lay in bed. I still try to sleep, just because even if you're not sleeping the whole time, just laying down and sort of having some time to rest before shift is really important. And I find that I feel less tired on shift even if I don't sleep during those 3 hours, even if I'm just laying in bed relaxing and taking some time for myself before shift. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you when I wake up. All right, so for lunch, I'm packing just kind of like a burrito bowl thing. It's got some rice on the bottom, beans and corn, and then some tofu, and then I made some cashew nacho cheese that I'm gonna put on top of it. Whole bunch of watermelon, some chips, because I like to eat my burrito bowl with a chip. It's always a toss-up whether I'm gonna be starving and want to eat like 12 meals on shift or just not really want to eat anything. I never know which way it's gonna go, so I always just pack a ton of food in case it's a really hungry night, and then I keep one of those Amy's burritos in the freezer just in case I'm starving and eat all of my food and then need another meal. But I probably won't eat all of that. Who knows? It just depends on the night. And I don't bring my nursing bag inside. That's kind of new as of when COVID started. So I keep my nursing bag in the garage, just on the shelf, and I'll grab it on my way in there, and I'll throw my lunchbox and stuff in there. There she is. She's a ninja. Okay, so I am leaving early today. Normally I leave at like 6:15, 6:20. I live about 20, 25 minutes with traffic from the hospital. But today I'm carpooling, so I'm gonna go to her place and then we're gonna get coffee and then we'll go. I love having work friends to carpool with. I'm with Allison now. Oh my God! I just did the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened in my whole life. Allison has literally lived in the same apartment for what, 3 years now? 3 years. It's a big apartment complex. I used to live there. I know where you live.
You've been there 1,000 times.
I've been there so many times to the point where like I never ever knock. I just bust in. I had to park like really far down because it's 6 o'clock, so everybody's home from work. And I'm like walking up, got my little bag, ready to party. I was running. I ran up the stairs. And I'm like so excited. I basically kick the door down, like I whip the door open, and I look and there's a little boy sitting on Allison's couch. There's like this cute little boy sitting on the couch, and he's like, hi! And I'm like, why is Allison babysitting? Like, we're going to work, this is so weird. I kicked the door down to the wrong apartment! I'm so embarrassed, and I literally couldn't even say anything. I was like, I'm so sorry! And I like slammed the door shut. Oh my God, I'm sweating. I'm sweating!
I have like secondhand embarrassment. I'm sweating. It didn't happen to me.
Do you have any advice for somebody who's starting out on night shifts?
I don't know. I mean, prioritizing sleep was a big one for me. For the first couple months, I couldn't really like eat in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So I got over that
Teen
We have
meals.
so many potlucks on night shift. Like, I eat all night. We had a potluck last night. I had like 57 treats.
Oh,
I don't know. I just think prioritizing your sleep and not like sacrificing that on your days off. Like making sure that you're getting enough rest.
Yes,
Because
and
you
like
burn out
saying
really, really, really quick
Yeah.
if you just fly by the seat of your pants and say, oh no, I'll sleep for 2 hours. The other thing I found, the longer I've worked night shift, the more I appreciate having like a morning routine when I go home.
Mhm.
So I don't eat when I get home from work usually, and I shower and I do like my skincare and I do all these things that just like make me feel not so gross.
Yeah, I agree.
And I dedicate my work days, since I work multiple days in a row, I dedicate my work days to like pretty much nothing but work and sleep, work and sleep. I don't try and cram too much into those days in between because you don't have very much time.
Yeah, I plan absolutely nothing between shifts.
I try not to rush myself. I hate being rushed. Even if I'm rushing my like if I'm rushing myself
so much.
if anyone tries to get me to out the door too fast, I will just
Allison will
have
shut
meltdown.
down.
I
Like,
will not do it.
if she feels like I'm rushing her like at all, and I am like, let's go. Like I like to work under pressure, and Allison hates it.
And that's why I set my alarm. I get up like kind of early. I don't sleep till the last minute because even if I don't even like rushing myself. Like I get up at like 4:30 and I take my sweet time getting ready because I don't like feeling like I have to run out the door because then I forget things and I get all pissed off and I come to work grouchy and everyone hates that.
Yeah. Okay, well my arm hurts and we're in the parking garage, so gotta go. Bye.